Okay, I'm here. What's up, guys? AWO in the house. What are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Good? I hope you're all good. I hope you're all doing good. Alright, I hope you're all really good tonight. Welcome to Capes and Chunks episode 13. Episode 13, okay, guys? We're good. There's a lot of DC talk today. A lot of DC talk. Okay? So, anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? Come talk. Come talk. Oh, yeah, there's people in the chat. Right, here's Hunter Iggy. I know, I'm going to talk about that. I thought it was a flop. I thought Superman was a flop. I thought Superman was a flop. You know? Alright, I really did think Superman was a flop. Alright, I'm going to put this in here. I want to blind him once to come on. Superman's a flop, guys. Move up to number 2 in the Nielsen ratings. What is number 1, by the way? How does it be number 1? Curious. What is number 1? K-pop. Oh, K-pop. Oh, that's K-pop. Okay, that's different. K-pop is a different animal. It's a different beast. Makes sense. Makes sense. Understandable. All right. So I guess Superman's not a flop after all, huh? All right. Yeah, so Superman has moved up to number 2 as moved up from number 4. In fact, it was the top 5 already, but it's moved up from number 4 to 2 in the Nielsen ratings. It's not going to beat K-pop, but it's could be at number 2 for a while. But here we go. And Superman just came out on HBO. The thing is, Superman came on HBO in August, so it's been about 2 months, right? 2 months is on digital, and then whatever, and all that. So it's been about 2 months, so that's really, really good. That's actually quite really, really strong. So good for Superman. Flop. Yeah, flop my ass. Flop my... All right? No. Now, welcome, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Got some things to talk about. DCU rise. Yeah, like okay, as I said, we're talking about Superman, things like that. A lot of DC stuff. I gotta say, a lot of DC stuff. Okay. Now I hope to see the chat popping any minute now. Hope to see the chat popping. Blinded, Red, Degrassi. I hope to see you guys popping in the chat for me, please. Communicate. When this chat starts to get popping, sideways, and whoever comes in, when this chat gets popping, we're going to have a little fun tonight. Blinded has an invitation to come on. I know TJ's on Tony's stream, so he won't be here. Okay. But I'm excited. I mean, look. We should be hyped for DCU. Okay, we should be excited. Don't let anybody bring your excitement down for the DCU. Okay, don't let anybody bring down your excitement. Don't let anybody. Okay. Okay. Not the Marvel shows, or not the Snyder. The Snyderverse ain't happening. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So, what do you want to talk about? Oh yeah. Well, there are some Batman Brave and the Bold updates, and I want to get into with you guys, my friends, my viewers, my friends. Okay. Now you always can post questions, things like that, but I want to get some Brave and the Bold stuff. Okay, so I don't know if you heard, but Andy Muschietti, the director of the 2 It movies, and who has worked on Welcome to Derry, the show, the It prequel TV show that's coming out this Sunday. Also the director of The Flash, right? Has come out in an interview and said, yeah, there'll be a Batman Brave and the Bold update in a couple months. So if we're looking forward to, I know there's some people are so eager, so impatient for Batman Brave and the Bold news. Well, you may have to wait a few more months. A few more months to get news. Batman Brave and the Bold. Couple months. Tease this. Updates of Brave and the Bold will come up in a few more months. Well, I don't know what that can mean. That can mean like the script is finished. Here, it could actually mean that they could actually announce a movie, a date for a movie to come out, an actual date for the movie. Script. They have a director. The script is being worked on, or possibly being close to being finished. What else do they need besides cast and crew? That's it. They have what they really need, right? They have a director and a writer. They don't really need anything else except a release date. And then after we get a release date done, after they announce a release date, that's when they could announce, or they could go into a casting call for a movie. Okay? Take auditions on who's going to be Batman. And they will do auditions. It's not James Gunn. James Gunn has set a precedent that the lead characters are going to be in the DCU are going to be audition-wise. And that's even A-list actors, like the top actors, the A-list actors. They're not, okay? They're going to get auditions too, because you have to find the best possible Bruce Wayne and Batman. Remember, Batman. When you're playing Batman, you're playing 2 characters, okay? You're playing the reclusive, the into his own world, his seriousness, his roughness, his right as a Batman character, as Batman. But when you're playing the Bruce Wayne character, you're playing more of the playboy billionaire, right? Who likes to hang around women, who likes to go to parties, functions, galas, who likes to be in the tabloids, always in the tabloids, right? Pretends to like the attention, has to act like he pretends. Yeah, this is where the party's at, and pretend to enjoy the bachelor life, most eligible bachelor in Gotham life. You gotta find the actor complete. I always said playing Batman, Bruce Wayne, is the hardest character, one of the hardest superhero characters to play because you're really playing two characters. Oh, here's Blinded. Where's my boy Blinded's in the house? Don't worry.
Fuck you, Red. Fuck you, Red.
I don't think he's here yet.
Oh, well, good. Fuck you. Nobody cares.
What the hell's going on?
He's not here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The chat just loaded in now. I can see.
Okay, yeah, the chat's a little slow on this. It's a little bit slower than the others, than StreamYard, and whatever.
I'm playing Ghost of Yotai.
Master Raid, but you still tapped out. Oh my god. Oh, you're playing Ghost of Yotai? Yeah, I was playing it. I was playing it earlier today. It's a great game.
It's okay. I mean, I like it enough to keep playing it.
I like it, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I like the first game better.
I think this game does stuff better than the first game, but I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not like, oh man, this is like such an amazing game. It's just more like, yeah, this is pretty fun, and that's really it.
Yeah, the thing is, it's a revenge game, things like that. The story has been done before. It's just
yeah, the open world is nice. Like I like exploring it and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just go Chainsaw Man movie.
There's.
Oh wait. All right.
Yeah, I do. I want to see. Oh, was it good? Like, does it continue from the first season? Because I was like, because that's the only anime that I've been watching was that, and I saw the movie comes out, so I'm like, maybe I should go see it. Because if it's a continuation of the first season, then I might have to watch it. I've never seen an anime movie in theaters, so.
I have one. I mean,
no,
I have seen Pokemon. I see the Pokemon first movie a long time ago in theaters.
No, I've never seen any of the Pokemon movies. Not that I can remember. I don't. Those are the only animes I would watch in a movie theater, but I don't think I've ever seen one.
I think
in a theater, at least.
I think I saw the Dragon Ball Z Super in the theater a couple of years ago. That's about it.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't into like Dragon Ball Z. That wasn't like my thing. Like I said, I'm not really big into anime. I kind of like Chainsaw Man. I thought it was kind of interesting.
I'm not a big anime either. I like certain animes. I'm not like hardcore anime. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yo, what's up, Bob?
Oh hey. All right. So I was talking about Batman: Brave and the Bold. I mean, look, this is not really big news updates in a couple months. Okay, but the question is, I'm like, what are the updates? Are they going to announce like this movie already has a director? Are they going to announce the script is finished and that's it? It's probably finished now. What do you think? I don't know. I think they might. It might be. I disagree with you. I don't think this film's coming in 2030. Blinded, not the way they're talking about it.
I mean, I just don't see it coming like a year after Brave and the Bold. Maybe 2029. Maybe
Batman.
Maybe it is 2028, but I mean, I
think it's 2028. Because they're not talking about any other movie. No other movie made is getting this much talk. I mean,
we don't know anything. I mean, outside of what's coming next year and Man of Tomorrow, obviously there was projects announced, but like they haven't started shooting.
Yeah, they have nothing for 2027 besides Superman and the Batman. The Batman doesn't count because it's not in the same universe. And
yeah, I mean, there's the Batman, and Maybe Penguin season 2. Maybe they'll try to get that in.
I think they should bring that Arkham series back. Just we work it somehow. Just we work it. I mean, just we work it some way.
Yeah, I wish it was in the Batman universe, but I don't know. What about the Wonder Woman film? Yeah, that hasn't. Like, I'm guessing by maybe next year we'll hear, like, they're gonna try to fast track some of this stuff because, I mean, yeah, now that Warner Brothers is being bought out, I mean, I'm sure everything is now up in the air. James Gunn's contract does end next year, so I mean, if those movies are good and everything is fine, I don't see why they wouldn't renew the contract.
I think they're gonna renew it, man. I think it's. Honestly, it does end up and it does expire next year, but I'm going to be surprised if it's extended right now. Even with the so-called sales in the work. I mean, here's the thing. The difference between sports and Hollywood is we don't know. In Hollywood, contracts are not public. In sports, they are.
Right.
That's the difference.
Well, I mean, sometimes the articles talk about it like his contract was for 2026. He just said in an interview. He just said in an interview that what's it called? That he's like, things are in flux. So, I mean, we'll have to see. Obviously.
Never never sign 10-year contract. I think the biggest mistake you do is that any form of entertainment, whether it's sports, never sign a 10-year contract. I was just saying, what's it going to be like? Are they going to announce? They have a writer. The writing's probably done. Okay. They have a director. What else do they need? They need a casting, the rest of the casting and crew. Are they going to announce? They're now going to animation. Oh yeah, now we're going to look for casting. We're going to do a casting call for playing Batman, and I think they will do a casting call for Batman. I know Batman will most likely be played by an A-list actor, but even in Hollywood, A-list actors are not always guaranteed to get a role. They're not like set in stone. They do audition all the time, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do audition because you got to find the right actor that can play both characters. Batman is a very hard character to play because you're playing sincerely two characters, the playboy side and the serious side, right? And honestly, I mean, I know Michael Keaton kind of did a little bit, but Christian Bale did a great job of both sides.
Right.
Robert Pattinson, we haven't seen that, right? Robert Pattinson, when he's out as Bruce Wayne, we don't see that side of him.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from him yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only gotten one movie from him, right? So.
Yeah. Justice League film. I mean, eventually they have to do a Justice League film, but let's build it properly for the Justice League film. There are good Batman. There are good actors out there. There's going to be A-list actors. I mean, look. We know for a fact in Hollywood, Batman is the #1 hero actors want to play. DC, Marvel. If you put on a poll, if you ask any male actor on a poll on which comic book character they want to play, the poll will be leading with Batman. Batman would lead that poll. It's no question about it. That's a fact. It's not going to be 100%, but it's going to be the winner, right? Like, how many actors have spoke out about playing? Like, in the recent years of DC, right? There's been a bunch of actors. Alan Richardson, Ben Barnes, I think even Winston Duke. There's been, but you don't hear any other actors talking. Yeah, I want to be Wolverine. I want to be the Flash. You don't hear any other actors talk about the other characters.
Batman. I mean, they're not like Batman sells, right?
Yeah. The NBA stuff. I think they're gonna do they're gonna have auditions for it. I mean, they're gonna send flyers to agents, to talent to come in to do auditions, and for the Batman. for Batman character. They do it. I understand. Supergirl. They did it for Supergirl and Superman. And yes, David Cornswet and Millie Alcock were not exactly A-list, right? Not A-list at the time. I mean, Millie Alcock, she was beginning on the scene. She was getting on the scene, right? David Cornswet has been in some successful stuff. Twisters was very positive, but he wasn't the main star, right? He wasn't like the breakout. Like he was already cast as Superman when Twisters came out, right? Like right. But for Batman is they're gonna do a wide cast. I mean, look for the. Did they do a casting call for Ben Affleck's Batman? I think they did.
No, they just. I mean, there were some other actors up, but no, it was fast when they cast Ben Affleck.
But was there all? It was
like they announced Batman vs Superman, and then the next month they said Ben Affleck was playing him.
Was there auditions for Batfleck? We know for Christian Bale there was auditions, right? There was auditions.
They obviously had casting and stuff, but like that wasn't public to us. Like, I don't think, like the only person I think they said was in talks was Josh Brolin. That was it. I don't know any other person who was gonna play that Batman.
I know Gal was. I know Wonder Woman was casting. I know for Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot was one of the top 3 at the time, and her with who was the other one? Oh yeah, I know who they were. The other 2, like the top 3 that made a final cut was her, the Taskmaster actress. I think she was in the running as a top 3, and Elektra actress too, I believe, right? I don't know her name.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Elodie Young or something like that. But yeah, and I know for Tim Burton's Batman there was like not audition for the Joker. There was not exactly auditions for the Joker, but there was like they had their idea who's going to be the Joker. There was Robin Williams, and there was another actor who's going to be Robin Williams. Besides before Jack Nicholson, there was another actor. Robin Williams, I forget who it was. So I was watching icons, and they were talking about Batman, and I forget the other actor was in the running. Oh, I think William Dafoe was one of them. Right? I think William Dafoe was actually in the running for the Tim Burton Batman Joker. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if the Writers Guild have the power to block a merger. I think that goes up. I think that goes up to the government. I think the government, whatever form of government has the power to veto that. I don't think a union can. I'm not sure. Yeah, Jack Nicholson against each other, and the thing is, right? You know how people in 1989, how people had this is Michael Keaton as Batman. How would they feel about Robin Williams' Joker? I know Joker could fit in the comedy, right? Comedy, and Robin Williams is comedic, but like Robin Williams, like he's not seen as he wouldn't.
Robin Williams as the Joker, it probably would have been well received.
Probably well received, but I think the thing is, people can't picture Robin Williams being this mean, this cruel, this right. Jack Nicholson can because he's seen it before.
I mean, it's not like his version was like Heath Ledger's Joker. I mean, I don't think we've ever really gotten like an extremely, extremely brutal Joker. I mean, it's all kind of been like, yeah, he does sadistic shit, but it's very like.
Oh, if you could put Heath Ledger's Joker and Jack Nicholson's Joker to one, you got the perfect Joker.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. He's done a lot of sick shit, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I don't like the origin story for the Joker and Tim Burton, but the Joker in that, I'm gonna say that Joker, Jack Nicholson's Joker, is more sick than it's more psychotic than Heath Ledger's Joker. I think Heath Ledger's Joker is more, more manipulative, better at planning shit, but Tim Burton's Joker is a lot more psychotic than Heath Ledger's Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker was a great Joker for that film, but he's really an anarchist with face paint as a clown, right?
Right.
Robin Williams was never getting the job. They used him as bait. Yeah.
Yeah, they did use him as bait, but he said he was gonna come back for the Riddler, and then they obviously that never happened.
If you know Tim Burton, right? Tim Burton promised Billy D. Williams that his character is going to eventually become Two-Face. Like, that was the idea. His character was supposed to become Two-Face. The Harvey Dent in 1989 never came to fruition, right? Obviously, never happened, right? Vicky Vale was never supposed to be Kim Basinger. In fact, they shot most of the film with a different actress. Degrassi, Sean Young. The Ray Finko and Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, who turned out to be a man. But yeah, the 1989. From what I heard, the production of that movie was hell. From what I watched on the 6-part icons of making the Batman, that production of that movie was hell. Was chaotic. That was chaotic as hell. Oh yeah, and Burton and one of the writers and one of the people that worked on the film didn't get along. Yeah, horseback riding. Yes. So Blinded. You're supposed in the film there was going to be a horseback riding scene, right? Mm-hmm. Right, with Vicky Vale and Bruce Wayne. They never made the film. They decided no. Yeah. And she's really young too at the time. But yeah, the movie was really, really chaotic behind the scenes. Yeah. And Jack Nicholson demanded a lot from that film. A lot. Because it really was. Because Superman, if you really think about it, Superman was a success, right? 1 and 2. Both good movies, right? Those first 2 movies, right? 3 and 4 were the joke. And Hollywood was hesitant to make comic book movies. And I don't know how many older young people know this in the chat or you're going to watch this later. There was a lot of shitty Marvel movies. There was a Captain America shitty movie. There was like a Doctor Strange shitty movie. There were TV-made movies, right? So Hollywood was hesitant to put comic book movies back on the big screen, right? In the 80s, after Superman 4, and there was a Supergirl movie. Forget, this is not the Supergirl movie coming out next year. It's not the first Supergirl movie. They had a Supergirl movie with Helen Slater. They were hesitant to put comic book movies in the 80s again after the Supergirl and the last 2 Superman movies were not good. And you know what? Warner Bros. is like, let's get Batman. Let's try to get Batman. And I think Batman definitely did help rejuvenate comic book movies in the early 90s, right? Because there wasn't a lot of comic book movies in the early 90s. Mostly they were Batman. Then you got the Blades, right? You got and then in the mid 90s, late 90s, there's a lot of bad comic book movies. The Forever and Robin were bad, right? There was a lot of bad comic book movies in the late 90s, and I think definitely Marvel. I'll say this: Marvel definitely helped rejuvenate comic book movies in the 2000s, right? With X-Men and Spider-Man. But then there was a lot of bad comic book movies in the 2000s, like Fantastic Four. All right. Well, Fantastic Four I don't think was bad, but wasn't.
Yeah, phenomenal. The early Marvel movies.
Yeah, besides Superman, X-Men, right? And besides Spider-Man, X-Men, everything else it was not Spider-Man or X-Men weren't exactly groundbreaking, right? And then obviously Batman Begins came out in The Dark Knight. And The Dark Knight, I think if it wasn't for The Dark Knight, I don't know if any of the Marvel movies are getting made now. I know they're different companies, but I don't know. I believe The Dark Knight put faith into Paramount and then eventually Disney. Comic book movies could work. And they have until now. Blade. There was a... Now, you need to see this. So Superman was a flop, Blinded. That's why it moved to second spot in the Nielsen ratings. It was a flop. You know that? It's a flop. Did you hear about that?
For what? Peacemaker?
No. Superman moved up to number 2 on the Nielsen rating, so from number 4 because it's a flop.
Oh man. Oh man, that's all they can cry about and shit, I guess. Because it's like it's already been well received, so then they gotta go, well, it didn't make money and shit, and you're like, okay, like we're one movie in, and it's already, I mean, it's doing what they expected it to do. So like,
here's the thing.
Like, what are they? What do you think this is gonna make? It could have made 800, and they still would be saying it's not enough.
Here's the thing, right? Man of Steel came out in 2013. There was no HBO Max back then. Sure, they had DVDs, Blu-rays, right? Now we have HBO Max. So obviously it is doing well on HBO Max, and there's demand, right? On demand. So people obviously watch it on demand. 615 worldwide, but people watch it on demand too. You got to add in also how much from the demand stuff, right? The video on demand, and also from current DVDs and Blu-ray sales now, and all that stuff, steel boxes, all that stuff. So if you really think about it, it probably made more than Man of Steel. Like it probably surpassed Man of Steel's box office. You know, like, come on. And if Man of Steel came out, I mean, Man of Steel is obviously on HBO Max, but you could watch it You could watch this for free. If you have HBO Max, you could watch Man of Steel for free because it never came on demand. Never came on demand because demand wasn't really a thing back then. I don't think there was a video on demand back in 2013. Like streaming wasn't the only thing in 2013 that was like really known for streaming was basically Netflix, and then I think Amazon was the second major one to cut up in streaming. I don't know. They're actually correct. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Say that again. Say that again.
Like Netflix was like the main streaming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretty
Why
much.
Did you see that? You see what Red just posted?
No.
He said your parties are worse than Diddy parties.
Well, he's always at the Diddy parties, so. Red's a con. I mean, Red just says.
I know.
Things, and then when people call him out, then he like says someone else says it, and like this guy knows nothing, you know.
He's probably listening now. I'm just saying, Degrassi, you know, the Snyderverse, the Snyder cult saying Man of Steel made more at the box office. Yeah, but Man of Steel never had video on demand or anything like that, right? So, come on, like, studios take into account of how much a movie. Studios take into account how much a movie makes on video on demand. Okay. 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 And this. I mean, look, I saw the list. Apparently, it was like every major studio. Oh, see, Red's here. Red's here. Super chat. I'll read it. I'm going to read it. What? Oh my God. Blinded. You are the Snyder turn of the AW cult.
I mean, that means nothing to me.
Was a PLO deal in 2013? Really? I don't remember. Yeah, but the thing is, Degrassi, Superman probably got more people watching because it's well received, critically wise and audience wise, where Man of Steel wasn't, right? Like, that's the difference. Okay? And the Snyderverse, don't take anything for granted. I mean, Madam Web was number 1 on Netflix for like a week. Okay.
I mean, it's on Netflix. Like, people are gonna like remember when Zack Snyder was like, "Well, Rebel Moon was bigger than Barbie" or some shit like that? Remember when you said that? Because it's like more people watch it on Netflix, and you're like, yeah, but like, how many of those people would have paid to see Rebel Moon? Like, that's the difference. Like, I don't know why. You see, like, this is what's been all fucked up in Hollywood is like, they see numbers and shit, and they think, man, like, all these people would have gone to see this movie, and you're like, would these people have paid a full price ticket? No, no, hell, fucking no. Not all of these people. Maybe half of them. But I don't know, man. Like everything's so fucked up. Oh shit.
Zack Snyder sometimes needs to get his head out of his ass when he says stupid shit like that. Okay. Correct. Yeah, Rebel Moon was gonna be the Star Wars, right? The Star Wars, yeah. Hell, I think I'd rather watch Acolyte over Rebel Moon. Okay, at least, and that's a show, but I'm still saying Acolyte was better than that. Yeah, exactly. Like this is what happens. This is what happens. Oh, thank you, Red. I mean, I gotta do both.
Rebel Moon was gonna be the next Star Wars, they said, and here we are. Yeah, nobody's fucking talking about that slop.
Okay, guys. I know it says 5 super chats here, but I really mean 2 more super chats to conclude, to put them with the other 2 super chats yesterday. And then once we get to 5 super chats, so we need 2 more. We'll do a Superman watch along sometime between November and the end of the year. Just make sure to remind me. Sometimes,
all
guys.
Right. Oh.
Okay. Snyder fans. They don't know anything because they're Snyder fans. Snyder tards. Look out! It's a Snyder tards. Sorry. Don't look out for them, Snyder fans. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. No bigger meat rider than a Snyder rider. Oh yeah,
Red?
That's true.
Blinder, stop stuttering. Say it with your whole chest. You're a clown, bro. You can't even come on here on the mic and have an entertaining.
Oh, want me to invite him?
Stream. This is gonna get us. You just zigging and zagging and saying a bunch of crap, dragging me into bullshit after you got exposed.
I go Batman reaction to Ben Affleck's casting. Rebel Moon. You know what? Here. You know what? Netflix should get the Snyder first, but you know what they should do? Not have Snyder direct it, or have one in it.
I mean,
let's get Scott Snyder.
So what happens if nobody watches it on Netflix and then that's like it? You know what I mean? Like, did these people think it through? Like, what happens if it just flops completely? Yeah. And Netflix did say they're not interested in buying Warner Brothers.
They said they want their assets. They're not interested in Warner Brothers. This is assets.
Yeah. Yeah, they just want the IPs.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the thing. This is kind of a deal breaker right now. This is not going to make a deal. If Zazo still wants to be president CEO, that might hamper. That might be the issue here, where a deal may not be made. Maybe they don't want. They're not.
I hope they don't make a no fucking deal. Why is Warner Brothers? Like, I still don't understand. Like, what, we're only gonna have like one fucking studio. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
In the near future, one studio is just gonna run everything. Like, what the fuck? Like, so I don't want Warner Brothers to go under at all. Like,
apparently it was apparently Paramount is interested. Like Netflix is interested. Apple apparently is interested. Skydance. Universal. Yeah. Apparently, all the major studios are interested except for Disney. Can you imagine Disney? Like all of a sudden, Disney puts an offer for for
I don't think well, I'm sure the government doesn't give a fuck at this point, but I think in normal cases, they probably wouldn't let that pass. Like that seems absolutely ridiculous.
No,
if Disney was able to buy it.
If Disney got Warner Brothers, what would they do to the comics? Would they just get rid of the DC Marvel label and come up with something new? Or are they willing to stick with a DC title? DC.
I assume brand? Like if that was to happen, they would just combine it because like, what's the point, right? Like I'm sure more people would want to see it being like the characters together.
There'll be a lot more crossover for sure in the comics. There'll be a lot more crossover.
I think they would probably pick what characters they would like cipher. You know what I mean? Like they would probably put some characters on ice and. You know, they'll test out which characters work better. Obviously, they'll keep the Justice League. They'll probably have them around. But I don't think anybody... Like, in all honesty, I think Marvel right now is such in the fucking gutter. Like, I don't know how well that would be received. Like, people would be very pissed off that Marvel... Like, then, in other words, there's only one fucking major comic publisher.
Oh, no, yes.
What?
I agree with you on that. Yeah, Marvel.
Shut your bitch ass up, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You. No, fuck you, man.
You come out here, you can't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You dragging me into your bullshit arguments after you lose. And then you're like crying about how, you know, like, what happened to my fried rice? Is it still cold, buddy?
Bro, I don't work at that place.
Yeah, you do. You work at a Korean barbecue place, bro. I seen you hiding and ducking from me.
I am Korean. I don't work at a Korean place, so.
I know you do. I know that's why the last time I got the fried rice and it said brought to you by Red.
No, if I was cooking you fried rice, I would cook you probably maybe cat fried rice. Maybe dog fried rice.
I'm not making ice
fried rice. Oh, sorry, just calling you out. You said you need to get good.
Yeah, he needs to get good at exactly. See, like,
bro, I was playing it yesterday. Where were you, blind? No, not blind. Where were you, sideways?
I'm playing Ghost.
Yeah, I think I'm so bad. Why weren't you on yesterday?
Because you were so bad, he didn't want to play with you, man. You stink, man.
I went 34-3 as hella yesterday. First time ever playing it too.
Nobody believes that.
You think I'm joking?
Nobody believes that. I don't believe that.
Let me go get the screenshot.
By the way, that Ultimate Daredevil was so bad. Oh my god, I was so pissed.
I didn't read it.
It didn't come out yet. I'm talking about the art for it. Like,
the art is fucking horrible.
Yeah, I've looked up the guy and I was like, okay, he's done other stuff. He did She-Hulk. I'm not familiar with his work, but I'm not like a fan. I gotta be honest. I'm not, you know, like I see people comparing it to Absolute Martian Manhunter, and it's like, no, like don't slander that book. That book has great art. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even the same. Like, the composition in that one panel looks so bad. Like, his hand was coming out of his ass, but it was supposed to be like a POV shot in another panel. It looks so bad. It was like, and the design of the character, I thought it would have been a little bit darker. Like, I didn't know they were going to do straight up, like, you know, swashbuckling Daredevil in space. I didn't even really put that together. I was like, oh, like they're going to do like a darker, you know, Daredevil, but a cosmic version, maybe like from the Universal Church or something like that, you know, like, and it doesn't even matter anyway, because they're closing this they're closing this Ultimate universe. Marvel, there seems like there's some confusion going on there, like, one, you know, the writer, like, I really don't understand what's going on at Marvel. Because at first it was, I'm probably going to butcher her name, Peach Momoko. She's doing the X-Men book, and her husband was always like, oh yeah, she's like so deep into the work, like she has like 36 issues planned. But the book is ending at issue 24. And then you have Dennis Camp going, last 2 months ago, like, oh yeah, I have like all these plans for Ultimates. It's not gonna go away anytime soon. And then it's ending at issue 24 as well. And you're like, what the heck? Like, I don't think it actually. I don't think Ultimates is ending at issue 24. Maybe it is because it ends in April. But they set up a ton of stuff. Like they set up Kang and all these other villains that were supposed to appear later down the road. The Guardians of the Galaxy Ultimate, the Ultimate version, they showed up. Like it's not a good time for Marvel, and like yeah, there's a couple of good books, right? But a lot of the other books, I don't think they're really worth paying or reading. All the absolute no, not all of them, because Ultimate Wolverine is going to end at issue 16. The rest of them will end at 24, but they're like staggered. So like Black Panther ends in January, X-Men ends in February, and then you got a month where it like the Ultimates continues, and then it ends in April. And then I think Wolverine also ends in April.
The grass is right. The Ultimate Universe is dead. Long live the Ultimate Universe.
And the editor was like, oh, we wanted to end it. Like I see some people being like, oh, it's rare for Marvel to end a book and not like or end an initiative so early. So then it like, it's not all these like books that you got to read through later down the road. But still, it just feels weird where you're like, this is the most popular stuff Marvel's been putting out. Granted, I think it's lost momentum.
9 months,
9 months to relaunch. I'm sure they're gonna fucking relaunch it and shit because, there's no way they're gonna just let DC just come in and just fucking steal what they had and do a better job.
I mean, DC, they're that incompetent. They are gonna do that.
I'm sure they will. Like you had, unless you can get like better writers, but I mean like the writers that you had were solid. I think Ultimate Spider-Man definitely could have been better. I think that really just petered out.
Yes.
It's not that it's bad. It's just that like, I mean, if you're gonna do a slow burn, you got to build up to something. You can't just not have anything going on. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, then you got like a little bit of stuff happening. Oh, look, Peter's son turned into Venom. Oh, like that was really it. You know what I mean? Like that was the big fucking twist of it. And since then it's been I don't know. This is like the third time they killed the line and brought it right back. Well, they're gonna do that. I'm telling you, the people at Marvel, they have no fucking clue. They have no fucking clue. I don't know if it's synergy with the MCU. I don't know what it is.
I don't think it is. Well,
they're fucking up.
I don't know what it is. I think Marvel just has too many books, too many comics out there. Like, it has a lot more than DC. You can see how many it does. Marvel has too. I think they need to cut down a lot. What's it? What do they call it? Not lines. I think they just need to cut down how many comics they release. Because they have a lot. They have lots of comics.
Higher quality books.
I think, yeah. All right, where is that? Oh, Red's here. All right, so, all right, so it's good to see you, bud.
Yeah. Like he's all triggered over me making jokes. Like can't make jokes anymore. Jokes are illegal.
Jokes are
when they're as bad as yours, they might as well be illegal.
In the cult, everything is illegal. No kidding.
No, but in all reality, though, everyone, in case you're wondering, I don't have actual beef with Blinded.
It's all
I don't know if it's the same way around. But yeah, I don't have beef.
It's not. I got beef. I got serious beef with this guy. I unfollowed him. I've been in the back channels trying to slander him and shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because the fried rice showed up cold. Like,
well, not eat it. Not part of eating it yet.
No, I had to throw that shit away. That shit came cold, and it said, and came with a letter, and it said "made with love." So I threw that out. I was like, "It's cold." Fuck that shit. I threw it in the trash. Besides Ultimate Spider-Man, which wasn't a 1-for-1 adaptation. Are you talking about the cartoons?
Besides,
as long as the beef ain't from Argentina, we're good.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, it's a one-sided beef.
So yeah, it's thin and paper thin. Probably it would be from Argentina.
Argentina beef.
Yeah, there's just like a thin, like the most thinnest beef cut you've ever seen. Like it might as well just be fucking slice ham.
They made a Marvel Zombies mode in Rivals right now.
Yeah, I heard it was actually good. I'm gonna try it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just save Ghosts of Yotei and just play that.
Who's cooking the beef? Blinded or Red? Red's cooking the
I have like 43 hours.
Oh, really? I don't know how many hours I have.
I have the most hours out of anybody. Well, I had reading week, so I was bored. I didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
I have problems with the games though, like the story. I feel like the story is definitely the weakest part of the game. Oh yeah, and some of the bosses were pretty stupid. I don't know. I think some people kind of like overrate the game a little too much. I noticed that like with games, like when they first come out, everybody's like hyped and shit, and then a couple months it seems like then like the real opinion, like the real consensus kicks in.
I think it takes almost a year, honestly, for that to happen.
Yeah.
I think there's only one game that's not going to be like that, and I think that's going to be GTA 6.
We'll see.
No, there's going to be people hating on it just for attention.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm sure. I don't know, but Red gets served roasts by Blinded. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about GTA 6. We'll see. I mean, it's not, in my opinion, it's not like GTA 5 had like a great story, in my opinion. It was kind of convoluted.
Oh, Trevor sold that game. If it wasn't for Trevor, I don't know if that game, like...
In my opinion, the best part of the game is really just the last part of the game. That's really it.
Yeah.
And I wish the ending was, what's his name? Went to hunt down and killed the three of them. What's his name? Lamar?
Lamar.
That's what it should have been. Like, there should have been that option in the game. That's why I think in GTA 6 they're gonna definitely do the someone turns on the couple, one of them turns on each other and you gotta hunt the other one down. I'm sure they're fucking gonna do that because that's exactly what they did in Red Dead. And you play as a different character in the ending. They have to fucking.
It's gonna be woke. They're gonna make the girl get turned on, betrayed by her boyfriend. That's what's gonna happen. Watch. That's what people are gonna complain about.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna turn out that he's an undercover cop.
Oh, wait a minute. In the trailer, who was the one that came out of prison? Was it her or him?
It was her.
Her.
She comes out. And then he's picking her up, but it's like, I don't know. There's something like off about his character. Like he definitely seems like he's an undercover cop.
Yeah, because the first trailer made a very big emphasis on the word trust. So eventually, that trust is going to be broken somehow.
Giving us a false sense of, I want to say, giving her maybe a false sense of security.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sure that people are going to say it's woke because then I'm sure she's going to be the one who has to go and kill him.
I mean, the way he's saying it's woke because of one of the leads is a female.
They say everything never had is fucking woke. They say Ghost of Yotei is woke.
They've been saying that, yeah.
Like, there's nothing woke or like, who cares? Like, the main character's a woman. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, bro, like every single fucking thing. It's like what? You expect every single game to have like the main character be a man? And they just want a boring fucking character too.
He'll come back.
They charge $100 for a GTA. I ain't that. I'm sure they are. I mean, it's gonna be hard not to buy that game for $100. You know, if there is one game that people are gonna buy at an absorbent price, it's gonna be GTA 6.
Is it coming out on Xbox too?
Yeah, it's coming out. The only platform it's not coming out is on Switch too.
Switch will be $100 for sure. Switch 2, if it does come on Switch.
I don't think GTA 6 is gonna.
It's not gonna come out on Switch. No, I don't think it's gonna ever come out on Switch.
No. But if it did, Switch 2
maybe the next generation Switch.
I mean, that's
Switch 3 probably.
Xbox it might be $100 because I think they have said they're raising the prices for the games.
There is a rumor though that Red Dead 2 is supposed to be coming to Switch too. Probably will.
They discovered data that pertains to a current gen re-release of Red Dead Redemption 2.
I mean, I'm waiting for the next gen so then I can play at 60 because when I boot that shit up, it looks nasty.
Are you planning to get? I know, Brian. Are you planning to get this to the Metroid game? It comes out in a couple months. I'm
not sure. I mean, to be honest, I'm not so hot on the game after that last trailer, and I kind of would rather just play it on Switch 2. So I don't think I'll buy it day one. I'll probably buy the Marvel Cosmic game day one though. We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that for sure. December 1st, right? Yeah. Oh yeah.
I probably will get that.
I mean, I played the demo. The demo's fun.
The demo was only on Steam, so I didn't get to play it. Oh, actually, I technically could, but too lazy to do that. Okay, I'll play the Marvel Rivals. Oh, what the fuck?
Marvel Rivals. Rival of the Marvels. No.
I don't know who is gonna play the best.
What's gonna do? Oh, what was I gonna go on? So, guys,
woke is the most overused word. Yeah.
What about sleep? I'm kidding. All right, guys, let's move on. What about now? Looks like we might. The Waller show is not in jeopardy, guys. Looks like things are back on track. Yeah, not in jeopardy. Yeah.
Right.
Look, what is it? Still happening. It's being written right now. I think it's close to being written. Could he say, James Gunn? I'm curious. You know how Marvel said that the MCU said WandaVision, Agatha, and Vision is it's a trilogy, basically the 3-series trilogy. Is it possible Peacemaker, Waller, and whatever show could follow up Waller could be like a trilogy or something? Be like an arc?
I'm not sure.
He did mention Checkmate. James Gunn did mention Checkmate. Also, something he mentioned Checkmate. I think you mentioned Check. I saw your tweet blinded about Checkmate.
Yeah. He's he wasn't. He's not sure about what the characters are going to be like, and I'm like, so in other words, we're not getting that anytime soon.
What?
Because he just said he literally just said he's not sure how the characters are going to be in theatrical. So it doesn't sound like we're getting those characters back anytime soon. Maybe there'll be a cameo in Superman and he'll figure it out. I don't know.
So I don't know if James Gunn said this. Is Salvation going to be a play? Play Man?
Seems like it because they trademarked the word salvation.
So he went into Peacemaker and Superman in Peacemaker went to Superman if Salvation ends up in this movie?
I don't know. I don't know. I think people speculate on stuff, but there's not evidence for any of this. The only evidence is he's just saying Salvation is gonna play some role in Lanterns. But in all honesty, it really could just be that we see Sinestro or we see a character.
We know Sinestro's
or we see a character that is involved with Rick Flag, and that's the extent.
Yeah, I hope honestly hope Atrocitus is not in that movie, this show, because if there's supposedly he's in a human form or something, like there's a human form of Atrocitus, I'll be pissed off. That's not Atrocitus. Sorry. So I'm hoping Atrocitus is not in that show. So National's in the show, but I'm just hoping. It just doesn't make sense to have Atrocitus in that show. But
yeah, I don't know.
No. Oh, right. Black Hand fits the premise of that show. Not Atrocitus. Okay, not Atrocitus. Black Hand does. I don't know what kind of role Sinestro is going to play. I mean, is he going to be a villain? Is he going to be like a second villain, not the main villain? Because he's got a connection to Hal, right? Like Hal Jordan, obviously. And I know they say he's a former Green Lantern, so I assume he's the Yellow Lanterns are formed. The corpse, the Yellow Corpse, the Lantern Corpse. I'm also speaking of lanterns, right? James Gunn doesn't know when they're gonna have like a lantern sneak peek. He's not sure. Right? He's not sure, right?
I'm sure he's sure. I'm sure he knows when they're gonna do it. The show is probably gonna premiere in April. That's my guess.
Yeah.
We'll probably see a sneak peek. Like they're gonna do a HBO sneak peek for next year. So we're gonna see a sneak peek.
It is a Sunday show, right? It is a Sunday show.
Yeah.
Is there an HBO show that comes out between January and March as a Sunday show? That's like the big show.
I don't know. We don't know just yet.
Because that could be the reason
why. It could. I feel like if it was coming out in January, we would have seen a trailer by now.
For sure. Or yeah.
So I don't think so. I think it's coming out in April.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's coming out in April. I don't know when Nick was. I mean, he could technically just release it randomly, announce, yeah, the trailer's going to release tomorrow on Thursday, or whatever, right? I don't think we need to wait for like an event in Brazil. I forgot it's costs. They had a Brazil event.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. I mean, they probably have a trailer or something. Maybe it's taking some time because of CGI. Like, who really knows?
Yeah. Red,
I don't even think the show is gonna be that heavy on CGI, to be honest.
Red, it'd be hilarious if they released the trailer during a commercial break during AEW because of the deal they made with DC.
Early 2026
that wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they might do it with Full Gear, because Full Gear is going to be fully sponsored by DC.
Yeah. Yeah. Except they won't have John Cena, who's Peacemaker. Too bad. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, AEW and DC have partnered up. Oh, are you going to buy their comic book partner collab?
I am, yeah. At least one of them. Because they're doing an entire series, right?
Yeah. Yeah, do you hear about the Grassy? I mean, look. AEW had, I mean, it was bad. It was so cheesy, but they did do collab with Superman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was kind of cheesy, but it wouldn't be a surprise. Okay, first week of November, which is next week anyway. Yeah. It's too bad.
Well, not next week. Like, we still got 2 weeks.
Well,
Sunday. Next Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, next Sunday. Yeah. Next Sunday is November 1st. No, Saturday is November 1st. Next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense.
Because the Sunday's, right? Halloween is Friday. Man, I want to see the freaking Niners trailer. I want to see the green, them lighting up in green and stuff, them glowing green. I want to see that.
I want to see Ryan Reynolds in the trailer.
Yeah, me too. Reynolds. If we see Deadpool and Doomsday, I wanted to make a Green Lantern joke. Man, maybe look at my version. You know what you should do? Ryan Reynolds in Doomsday, that just come out. Because you know how Ryan Reynolds has, obviously he was Green Lantern, right? And you know how there's kind of interdimensions, different universes in the DCU. Ryan Reynolds in Doomsday be like, maybe the DC universe, they will get my Green Lantern too. Like, what? 1026 is Welcome to Derry. Yeah, Welcome to Derry. Oh, I don't know if you know this, but you know the town Stephen King is from? It's like a very haunted town. A lot of the stories are influenced by his town. The small town that lives in. Yeah,
right.
Maine.
Stephen King in general is just a weird guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He is strange as fuck, man. But he is good. I mean, he makes a lot of books. Yeah, maybe according to Harsh Critic, he should direct a DC movie, right, guys?
Harsh Critic, man.
He should direct a DC movie, you know? He should direct
he has no fucking idea what he's talking about. All these dudes come on here and they talk with like they fucking know exactly what's going on and like with so much conviction. Like, bro, like,
everybody's starting to take like Cosmic Book News. Everybody's starting to grift on it. Even people I used to respect, man. Kristen Harloff, Campia, people like that. I mean, no.
It's like there's no news. That's why.
Yeah.
There's no fucking news. So they just gotta talk about whatever's out there, right? Like they don't care if it's like a bullshit source or whatever. And Christian Harloff, he's buddies with what's that guy? He's taking off his shirt and in his car, taking photos of himself shirtless in the car, eating Taco Bell. What's the guy's name?
Snyder.
Yeah, Jeff Snyder. Like,
they're friends with Jeff Snyder. So's Campia.
Yeah, like Campia's a fucking fool, man.
They're friends with a guy who is weird as fuck. Right? He's a creep.
Man, there's such.
He's an asshole who makes up fake rumors, and Kristen Harloff has connections to Hollywood because I used to on his channel, he used to have like actors and actresses come in to do like interview podcasts, right? He had Diego Luna maybe 2 years ago, from Andor on. And now Kristen Harloff is doing slop like this. Yeah, like what actress want to go on the show like
that's what I'm saying. They don't it's like these people are not making like, high quality content, let's be honest, right? Like these people are not putting out great videos that are well edited, that are well scripted. No, they're just sitting there talking about the news and there's not much going on. We see it, we know, bro, like nothing's really going on in Hollywood. You should see the chuds are struggling too.
It's also because they know their viewers look at this shit too, right? Like let's be honest, a lot of viewers look at this shit too. What they're talking about, a lot of viewers look at that too, right? So they have to right. Yeah, like it's. I mean, like stop. I mean, like, and like all of a sudden, James Gunn started going like random YouTube channels. Like I like Bubba Talks, but like I never thought Bubba Talks. I never thought James Gunn would go on Bubba Talks' channel. I know Bubba Talks has a Bubba Talks.
He went on a lot of smaller channels though. There's another channel he went on. I've seen them in my recommendations.
He went on Emergency Awesome.
Massive channel.
Do you see he went. He went on Emergency Awesome.
Say it again.
Yeah. He went on Emergency Awesome.
Yeah, he was on Emergency Awesome. Yeah, that's where that quote came from. We're talking about the checkmate.
Yeah. And Emergency Awesome is a huge channel.
Yeah. No, that's a big channel, obviously.
Yeah.
I think he went on another big channel too.
I
forget the channel's name, but the guy with the dog and shit, and they do like Easter egg videos. I'm blanking on the channel's name.
He was on Screen Crush. I should get on my channel.
Screen Crush. Yeah,
Screen Crush.
I should get on my channel. I'll ask you hard-hitting questions. I'm sorry. I'm like.
Yeah, right? James Gunn doesn't want us on. He would probably turn off the stream if he heard us arguing and shit. Be like,
no, I don't think it'd be a stream. I I don't think it'll be a stream. He wouldn't do a stream. He'll have to do like it'll have to be an interview video. It'll have to be a video.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like he couldn't handle a stream.
It's all cult.
He's finally forming his own cult to compete with the Snyder. Oh man.
Oh my god. I want to be part of the cult.
I'll never be no part of no cult, man. I ain't drinking no fucking Kool-Aid.
Hey, I'm part of the cult. Jarbo said so.
Oh yeah, Jarbo.
Yes, I made a group
Jarbo's starting to make videos again, and you know he's just saying the exact same shit he's been saying.
You guys look DC deep cuts at him. He respects that. But man, I get a better replies and action from Marvel actors than I do from DC people, man. I mean, we have David Corsair in our group chat. He doesn't even say anything. You know what? I think one day we should start praising David Corsair like crazy and see if he thanks us. Right? Is he still in that group chat?
Who? David Corsair? I don't know.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He probably doesn't even run his own account.
Probably doesn't. Or he's not even on it, so it doesn't even matter.
You can tell which actors run their account and which ones don't. I am several calls. That the thing.
No, I think all of them have some publicist that has access to the account. Because there's no way they would just like post whatever they want. Yeah, it got the
Instagram.
Yeah, he looks sick.
Much better.
It's so septic, man.
Instagram is a much better place to see genuine actors. Genuinely,
like most of them are Instagram. I just like it for the art, or when people post their art. That's really it. I don't really care to see celebrities post shit.
Most actors are on Instagram.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even want to see people I know post shit. Like, I don't really care. I just want to see like shit that's funny, the news, and you know, rage bait, dumbass shit people are saying nowadays. That's really it. And I got to get off of this social media, man. It really is just fucking.
I should hire a publicist to tweet for me.
Man, I don't know if I like this mode completely. Maybe it's because I haven't played Blade, but I'm not really fucking with this right now.
These deep cuts. So what should I say to Grassy to get him on my YouTube channel? You know what I should do? I should start going to conventions.
Should ask him, is he gonna do Animal Man? I think at this point we're not gonna see a lot of these characters.
I should have gotten a Fan Expo, man. I could have got so much content from Fan Expo.
We'll go next year. I told you, I was saying you want to go, and you said no. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, this year I could have. I don't know why. I don't know why. I could have gone. I don't know why.
We can go to. I mean, Toronto Comic Con's not that big in comparison to Fan Expo.
Well, Toronto Comic Con is starting to get bigger celebrities as the years go on, more well-known celebrities. Like Fan Expo gets the big-time celebrities, right?
Right.
But Comic Con's starting to here. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like we got a great Fan Expo here. We got Hailee Steinfeld was here in Toronto this year.
Yeah, there was a couple of people here.
I think it's because the reason why she's here. I think she's living in Buffalo too. I think she lives in California, but I think she lives in Buffalo also because of her husband. Is a football player, right? The quarterback, Josh Allen, right? So obviously he has a place in Buffalo. So she probably stays in Buffalo too.
Buffalo's rough, bro.
Yeah, Buffalo. Yeah, I know. I've been to Buffalo.
I don't even think I would live anywhere in the States, to be honest. I'm sorry for you Americans.
We can live in natural today versus the grass.
Oh shit! Did this game just freeze? The fucking game just fucking froze. Is it because of the internet?
Dude, you know how many
disconnected?
You know how many celebrities are going to be up in Toronto this weekend just for the Jays and Dodgers?
Oh yeah.
The World Series.
Jays.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be tons. The tickets
Dodgers
here
are winning that.
I know.
Yeah, I don't like the Blue Jays. Fuck the Blue Jays.
Oh, honestly, I'm cheering for the Blue Jays, but Red, I'm still predicting the Dodgers to win. I still think the Dodgers will win.
Listen, if the Blue Jays win, man, I don't want to see all that, man.
Why?
I don't deal with all that bullshit.
What? With like Toronto Raptors?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with all that, man. That's just annoying.
I'll say
all these clowns out on the street, like, bro, like.
I know.
Man, people in Toronto, like, they don't got nothing else to do, man. Like, they just.
No. The blinded is worse than other cities. Trust me, in the States, in some cities, and actually.
There's a lot of buffoonery that happens in Toronto. It just only happens when there's like tons of people, you know. That's when people feel like I'm gonna do some dumb shit now. I'm gonna try to impress people, and then they start pulling out guns in crowds, and like all of a sudden people are getting shot and shit. And you're like, what the fuck? Like,
you were young when this happened because you were really young. I was kind of young too, but like I was still older than you.
Right.
When Red, you were young too, but you know hockey, right, Red? You remember Boston beat Vancouver, and you heard about the Vancouver riots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about those riots, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And that's losing!
I know. Well, Vancouver's another fucking just...
This is...
You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll just say this. I agree with Elizabeth Olsen on some points that were made about streaming and movies that she's not going to start any movie that doesn't get a theatrical release, right? It goes straight to. Right. I agree,
but she already has done that.
I know, but I disagree with the point where going to a sporting event to go to a movie event it's a community kind of thing. Not really, it's not the same thing.
These actors can't do shit. Like, what's the point? I mean, just get the fucking what the fuck going on here?
Brad, you know this. Going to a sporting event and going to a movie is not the same experience. Not even close.
No.
Not even close. Yes, you're part of the community, but in the movies, you're not talking for 2.5 hours. And maybe once in a while in a good movie, you'll cheer, you'll laugh. But you're not talking. Maybe after the movie, you're talking, obviously. But at a sporting event or wrestling event is the best example I read. You're in it for most of the whole game. And when your team is either winning, you're cheering loudly for basically the whole game. If you're losing, the crowd is quiet, depressed, angry. You know, it's not the same experience.
Yeah. Depends on who the home team is, of course. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sporting sideways. You know what the World Series tickets here in Toronto is? $4,000 and up for the worst seats. You want to go?
Oh, fucking no.
No.
Sports tickets can be a lot of money. I mean, Blue Jays games, they're pretty cheap though, you know. But I'm sure if
not the World Series.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, obviously. Nah, that's not gonna be fucking.
Leaf tickets are worse. If the Leafs,
they're like I saw them. They're like what, like 1,500 or some shit.
More.
My friend was Quanzium was posting it. He was like showing me all the. I'm like, why would you spend money on that, man? I wouldn't spend money on that. Listen, I'm not a sports fan, so I just don't care. I also just don't care for crowds.
I wouldn't spend money on that for.
When I'm in a crowd, I feel like I'm gonna just like go like fucking berserk like Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like I just hate crowds. Like I just stay the fuck away from certain places. Because like people just do dumb shit, and I'm like, man, I just don't want to deal with.
And sports fans are a lot more nasty than. Sport fans are a lot more nastier than moviegoers, and they're worse.
Yeah, moviegoers not so much. Yeah, sports fans are nuts, man. They're fucking nutty.
Yes.
They got issues, man. They got severe issues. Like you never want to be in a crowd full of sports fans and shit. Some of them are drunk. Shit. Some of them are drunk. Some of them are losing their fucking minds. The
thing is. Yeah, it's a good experience. People go to sports games and they get drunk. You don't go to a movie to get drunk. Why would you go to a movie planning to get drunk? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard, right?
Well, now they got here they got fucking you can buy alcohol and shit.
But that's stupid. Why would you? If anybody goes to a movie and drinks alcohol, you can buy alcohol to see a movie. If you're doing that, you're a fucking moron. I'm sorry. Don't do that. That's stupid. Okay.
Are they selling this in a bundle?
Sport fans and bars.
Shit, they're selling The two Silent Hill games in a bundle?
Me personally, I don't mind small crowds. I'm not a big crowd kind of person. Sometimes at sporting events, I do like big crowds, but I'm not a big crowded person. Here's the thing.
I hate fucking crowds.
Here's the thing. With sound, and if there's loud noises in a small room with people or music, I'm very sensitive to that. But if the area is big, if it's big and there's a lot of people talking and there's music, I'm okay.
Yeah, you're not survive our stadium.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't even go to these places in my own city. I wouldn't go anywhere else. I just don't like them. They just make me way too anxious. Like I said, some people they just do dumb shit, man. Like I don't like being around people, like tons of people, because I know like somebody's gonna do something dumb as fuck, and then nobody stands up or says anything because everybody's just a bunch of fucking bitches.
I have no problem being around people. Time to time I do. It depends who I'm sitting around. Like obviously you're right. There's really. I fucking hate going to the bathroom at a sporting event. It's disgusting as shit.
Mm-hmm.
It almost makes me. I don't suggest this.
I can't stand those.
I don't.
No, when you gotta line up and get in, that's annoying. Then when you're leaving, then everybody, like, even when the movie ends, and the movie's crowded, I just sit and wait until everybody's gone, because it's like such a hassle and shit. Like one time we were watching one battle after another, and the guy comes late, and it's like super fucking packed, and it's like, and this things are like
I hate
so
that too.
small, and so it's like, buddy, I can't move my fucking legs, man. Like it's already fucking tiny enough, right? And so it's like, man, like I hate these people, man. Like, fuck you. First off, let me just say this: fuck you if you show up to a movie theater late, because nowadays they show these commercials for like 30 minutes.
That's the reason.
Like,
that's the reason
are you fucking late.
That's the reason why they show commercials. They give you to buy you enough time.
I know, and then there's still people showing up late, like, and then there's like people, and then you sit down. And they're like, oh my God, someone's fucking gonna come here. It's a fucking crowded ass theater. And it's only a Cineplex, like, fuck Cineplex. And it's like, and then people they pull out their phones and they put on the flashlight. Like, the movie's already going on. Like, and then when they lean back, one time, the guy leaned back, or it was a woman, I don't know. I just fucking kicked the thing. I just kicked the fucking thing. I'm sorry. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not leaning back on my fucking legs, bro. Like, you're crushing my fucking kneecap.
Yeah. Or when they're on their phone too, and they take out their phone, and they're on their phone, and you see that because of phone. When you're on their phone, there's a little bit of light. When you're on your phone, there's light, obviously, right? It ruins the thing, ruins the experience, right?
Yeah, and it's like, listen, there's already lights on the stairs. Okay, there's lights on the stairs. That's it. But instead, they gotta flash the light, point at everybody's face. Hey, where's my seat, man? Here, where's? Why didn't you do this earlier?
I don't know what it is, but ever since going back to movies has been more common since the pandemic ended, right? Like 2 or 3 years ago. I feel like movie etiquette's gotten worse.
Yeah, no, it's gotten worse.
Yep,
it's gotten
same thing with flying.
Worse.
Same thing with flying.
Yeah,
man, I haven't flown anywhere, so. But yeah, no, it's annoying. Like, you sit down, people are like, there's the one theater I go to is like empty, and they don't have commercials, right? And most people are not coming in, so it's like, I'd rather just go to that theater, and it's cheaper anyway. But like the Cineplex, man, like, fuck the Cineplex, man. It's overpriced. The seating is bad. There's so many people who show up, then they show up late. Tons of commercials. Like, it's not it's not an enjoyable experience. Like, I want a place where it's comfortable, right? Like the theater I have, they have recliners, right?
I love recliners.
Yeah, Cineplex. I haven't been to a Cineplex that has recliners. And I'm in the major city. They don't have any major.
How does Cineplex not have recliners?
Because they're lazy as fuck. They just don't want to spend the money. They jack up the prices. They got sued. Yo, Red, listen to this. These people, instead of just boosting the price because they know it would piss people off if like a regular showing was $20. So what they do is they sneak in these fees, like $3 fees, if you like basically go to the theater and book in person, you're gonna get charged the fee.
Yes.
That's so you have to do it online.
Too. Yeah, that's how mine is too.
That's fucking stupid as hell. Like, this is how you know, like, theaters are dying. That's the part where I'm like, I don't care if theaters die if it's because of bullshit like this, right? It's like, no one who is going to choose their own fucking home, the comfort of their own home, to go to a place where you're being fucking charged for a shitty experience.
And I don't think Hollywood. I don't think people in Hollywood understand that.
They don't fucking understand that. Even the major fucking theaters like in Hollywood, like they're not like the greatest fucking. I've seen them. They're like, you know, like you would think they're like quality. It's just more so like it's the movie town and there's tons of people who are gonna show up and watch. But I don't care for all of that.
Look, like right now, right? We're coming up to December. There's a bunch of movies now between now and December, but are people going to spend money to see this movie, or are they going to wait to see Avatar? Right? Like
they might go see some movies.
Yeah, it's the thing though. People now are saving their money on what they see, especially with a family. A family is not going to go see, right? They're not going to go see Leo DiCaprio's movie. Okay, they're not going to go see these smaller movies. I'm sorry. You know, people go see those movies. Either people go movies on their own, or with a friend or a significant other. Right?
Cheap. Well, I mean, like they need to entice people better, in my opinion. Right? Like that's really what comes down to it.
And like, I think it's also they got to realize the common thing about movies and sports that pisses everybody off is the concessions. Concessions, because it's so damn expensive, and
that's how they make their. They don't make their money through tickets; they make their money through concessions.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why I asked my theater. I'm like, yeah, they're pissed. They're pissed about how much they get from ticket sales, stuff like that. They're pissed about that because they get the short end of the stick, right? And I was like. It's like, I don't know, was it this year? What movies did I see? I saw Minecraft. There was another movie that came out April or March that I saw. Minecraft, which other one came out that month? What came out? I forget what movie came out. It might have been, I know it was Minecraft. I saw Minecraft. It wasn't Karate Kid. No, it was a movie before Karate Kid. Because I came in 8. It might have been Thunderbolts. Yeah, Minecraft. No, I don't. I think it's a movie that came out in April. What came out? No, March. A March movie.
Did you see Sinners in April?
So it wasn't a March movie. No, I did not see a March. No, okay. I know Minecraft. It might have been 2 April movies. It wasn't Sinners. But it probably could have happened during Sinners. It might be, yeah, you know what? No, it can't be. It can't be Minecraft because I saw it on Tuesday. Deals are usually on a Tuesday, right? But it was definitely
Big Titty McGee.
And you know what? It might have been Thunderbolts and Karate Kid. Because they both came out in May, right? They both came out in May. So I went for a drink. Imagine Cinemas, right? Blind knows Imagine. It's a smaller theater chain in Cineplex, but it's more family-like, community-like. It's Cineplex, if you really think about it. So yeah, I went to see Minecraft there, right? Not Minecraft, Thunderbolts. Shrink was like $450, medium $450. Then at the end of the month, when I saw Karate Kid, the Legends of Karate Kid, same drink, same size, $625. Just 28 days later, $625 from $450. I'm like to the guy, I was just here a couple weeks ago. This was $450. And I didn't blame the guy. I didn't blame the guy who worked there, right? Because he's the manager. I didn't blame him. I'm like, what the heck? Like what's like? I understood why. Tickets are tough, the economy, all that shit. I'm like, oh. And he told me why they had to.
what you should have done was jump on top of the counter and put your shirt over your head and start screaming "Pickle Rick." That's what you should have done.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Yeah, like, the concessions, even at Imagine, is like expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why, you know what I do? I say, fuck them. I just go to the Dollarama, which is like, the drink is like $1.50. Buy the snacks and just hide this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like, dude, it's so overpriced. Like, the same shit, you can just go to the dollar store and get the exact same thing for, like, what, the drink is like $5. You go to the dollar store, it's $1.50. Like,
yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
I also hate people eating chips in fucking theaters. That pisses me off.
The noise. Oh my god.
I don't really eat chips in theaters, but I do occasionally do that.
You know, have you noticed theaters don't sell chips? I think for that specific reason.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but people sneak them in. It's easy to sneak in.
I hate
bags.
I hate the noise. I mean, I eat chips, but when you hear other people eating chips, the noise, it's annoying as fuck. Right? I think the thing is, Hollywood.
That is loud. It is loud, but if there's a good chip that I see that I haven't seen it, I'm gonna have to bring it to the theater. Sorry, man. I try to eat like to make sure like you can't hear the sound. Like basically eat when loud shit is happening in the movie, so that no one's realizing what's going on. But I mean, one time, if it's empty, I do whatever I want because it's like, well, there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Right. Like if there's people here, then I won't fucking do that, right? But
sideways. That's good. Hide them in your socks. Oh.
Hide them in the socks?
What?
I'm a freaky boy. What the hell? Twizzlers in the socks?
I mean, you're not gonna check down there, right? If you're sneaking in something, right? That's like.
I usually just put it in a big pocket or something, or like one time, like the theater they don't even check the tickets anymore. They want us to do it ourselves, so it's like just walk in there. I look at it what it says, and I just walk in there. Nobody stops me.
No,
one time I just told the guy, "Look, man, here's my water." He was like, "It's okay, man. You can go in."
You hide them in your. Wait a minute. You don't wear. You hide. Wait a minute.
I have a duffel bag.
I bring a duffel bag. Socks. Wait a minute.
I hide exactly. What is he? How is Sideways doing this? This is some freak shit. The Twizzler, he wrap up the Twizzlers and then like puts it down his sock. Damn.
Wait a minute. When do you do this? Do you wear socks? Because like if you have Twizzlers in your socks, you obviously can't wear it, right?
You should do. You know what you should do? Sideways, just put it in your pants and put it over your shirt.
Yeah.
No.
Like, do you hear the rapper with every step you take, all fucking scrunching up and shit?
Yeah. They're not gonna check you because That's hilarious. Yes. You have your socks on too? How do you get away with this? That's interesting. That's interesting, man. Yeah.
Do you wear like one pair of socks? That's the one that you have on your feet, and then you put your Twizzlers, and then you put a second sock over it.
Can I say, I saw 28 Years Later. Because I didn't see it in the theaters, but I saw it on HBO Max. Mm-hmm. It's not really a good movie. I'm sorry. There's issues with it. The story is
fine. I don't care.
The story is so basic as hell. It's not complicated. It's like
I was never a huge fan of the series, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm like, okay. But what is...
I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was a pretty good movie.
I don't know.
I get it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like experimental or like art housey. It's not like the original movie is. I don't know. It even though it is experimental, it feels like a standard zombie movie. I mean, it is. I mean, The Walking Dead was inspired by 28 Days Later, so
Walking Dead.
People,
yeah.
it's just like you kind of just forget it because it's so iconic at this point. It just becomes synonymous. But no, I did like it. I'm curious to see. Like, they haven't released the trailer for the new one.
Yeah, the finale.
It comes out in
next year.
Well, it's not the finale.
No.
They're gonna do a third movie, but no, the second movie comes out in January.
Oh, January. Okay. Oh, see, that's worrisome, Blind. January. If your movie comes out in January, oh no, that's not good. What else? What else is there? I don't know what else. What else DC was there? I don't know anything that's going on Marvel right now.
Marvel's on fucking fire right now, and not in a good way.
I've been talking about. I mean, James Gunn, like, he just has to keep going and going and going. You can't take a week off. You can't even take like 2 days off talking about this stuff, man. Like, take a break.
He responds to every fucking question on fucking Threads. I swear.
You know, like, it's like he's just waiting. It's like he's waiting to get contacted, or like, you know, on his phone. It's like he's waiting for someone to write him on Threads or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's like this guy doesn't even take a break. Like, really, it's like.
You saw the trailer for part 2 already? Maybe it's not online, or maybe it came out and I didn't see it.
Wait a minute. When you saw it for the film.
By the way,
when you saw Chainsaw.
James Gunn, he in one of the interviews, he said he hasn't been on social media. He said, did you hear what he said? Now, this is what I mean when I say I think he talks a little too much, because he's like, I didn't even know people were expecting all these cameos and Booster Gold and all this shit.
Bullshit.
I'm like, what? I'm like, weren't you online telling people certain things weren't going to happen, or certain things were going to happen? Like,
even celebrities, look, not just this doesn't refer to James Gunn, but even celebrities don't have a social media presence. They know what's going online too. They know
they do.
That's shit. Come on. That's bullshit. That's a lie. No. That's BS. That's BS.
Yeah, there's also been a number of celebrities that have said they have burner accounts just to look at what people say.
Oh yeah. The thing is, I don't think James Gunn has a burner account.
I think James Gunn does have a burner account. He seems like the type of person who would.
You know what? I think it's so. He probably has a burner account.
I think Kevin Feige does. I think Kevin Feige does.
Nah, Kevin Feige's like actually busy. I don't think he's got time to do shit like that.
No, he has that robot. He has that robot from She-Hulk. That could
like James Gunn. He was like, I've been writing Man of Tomorrow and shit. I didn't see when he said that. I was like, man, this guy. He has to be a troll though. Like I don't know. Like
Man of Tomorrow 24 hours a day, right?
I don't know if people understand this. Like that he's like fucking with people. That's why he's online. Like he just wants to take the piss out of people sometimes. Because for him to be like, I didn't even know people were acting like this. Like, buddy, like did he not see when people were? I still to this day think people were retarded for that Blue Beetle comment. Oh, Blue Beetle's gonna show up. I saw some of these accounts on Twitter. And by the way, some people here follow these accounts. I'm sorry, but like, what are you guys doing? Like, one account was like, yeah, guys, I'm starting to think Booster Gold is played by Kumail Nanjiani, and it's actually going to happen. You guys got fucking punked. You guys got fucking punked, totally.
Who's going to show up at the finale of Peacemaker? Maybe Booster Gold?
Yeah, Booster Gold, and then it was Blue Beetle because James Gunn said, "Well, I can't say you're not in luck," and it's like you guys are actual fucking nerds. Legitimately, because it's like,
I think
do
it
you
does.
guys not know social cues or anything? The guy was being sarcastic. He was literally laughing at that comment. He's like, "Well, I can't say you're not in luck," and then he laughs. Like, obviously, the character's not appearing in Peacemaker. Obvious. That was obvious. But like these guys, like they're so fucking like. That's what I'm saying. Why is everybody taking everything he says at face value? I would say this rule number one: never trust an executive. Never trust a suit. Never.
Agreed.
That should be like rule number one of anything. Even if you know the person, I would never trust them based on what they said.
Oh,
Because it's like, dude, like these executives, like they just lie out of their ass. Look at Xbox.
28
Xbox is
years.
like the prime example of an executive waking up one day and saying,
Come out.
they talking out of both ends of their mouths. Like, don't
Hmm.
believe a word they say.
I
Oh,
still
yeah.
remember. What's that fucking? Who was the guy that Phil Spencer replaced? Whatever his fucking
Don
name is.
Matrix.
Yes, I remember when he said people that don't have access to internet, they could still use their 360. I
Yeah,
remember he
like
said
What?
that. Yeah.
they say all types of stuff. There's a video I was listening. Did you know gaming did this? They did a great video where they break down Xbox's canceled like Uncharted clone that was being developed by the Coalition.
Mhm.
Uh, and it was like such a mess because like Phil Spencer was like he literally showed it off at E3. Mind you, I don't even remember seeing this. Apparently, this was part of the 2013 E3 trailer, but they showed this game off, and then like Phil Spencer, like a year later, said like the game was just experimental and it was just like a test
Experimental.
demo. It was like a tech demo, and then it turned out that wasn't even true because like they were developing the game
Who the
for
fuck
like the
experiments with a
next two
game?
years.
Who the fuck
Yeah, no,
experiments?
it wasn't an experiment. It was definitely convoluted because they got like college kids
This,
to like
this,
pitch them ideas that they then used into the game,
this
and
wastes
then the game
money.
just like fell apart.
This wastes money on a game to experiment.
Yeah, no, they put in tons and tons of money. Like this was
Yeah.
like a big studio that opened in Vancouver. Like no, the thing is like the people at Xbox and all these executives like don't trust a word that these people say. I don't know why people are so like eager to believe suits. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand it. Like suits are there because it's PR. Like if they're doing an interview, just know it's PR. Like the whole reason why James Gunn is doing this tour, like I don't know how many tours James Gunn is going to do. I really don't. Like he's probably going to continue for the rest of the year, probably into next year. Like we'll probably see James Gunn talk in
It's,
interviews up until Lanterns. That's my guess.
I don't think I. You know what I think? I think with James Gunn, I think this is not the real James Gunn. I think somehow he made a static Android version of himself, and the real one's dead because there's no way a human can do this for this
No, I
long.
think I think he
I'm
knows that
kidding.
he's not allowed to say certain things. He's not going to spoil everything. And I think he
I
he
know.
likes to take the piss out of people and it's
Mhm.
funny like that's really it. Right?
I
Like
was
he's an
Kevin.
executive. He can
You know what I
you
want?
have
I want Kevin Feige to do the same thing. Go to the Scoopers and buy time to say hellos, the Daniel RPKs, those people. I wish Kevin Feige did that on his Twitter account. He'd never use this. He'd be like, no, or threats. That's not true. That's a lie. You know, he should.
yeah,
I wish
like
Kevin
James Gunn
Feige
said
does
he
that.
has a script for Miracle Man and it's finished, but he has to go
Yeah,
read it.
he has to go read it.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point I would say everything for the DCU like it's gonna take some time. And honestly I think based on some of the stuff that he was saying in these new interviews, I think people should probably roll back their expectations of like certain things because like I feel like what we've gotten so far or what has been announced
Look,
like that's really what we're dealing with. Like unless there's like some news like of something, I don't think they're gonna do anything like Marvel did. Like they're not gonna come out on stage and announce like a bunch of movies. I don't think they're gonna do
That's the
that ever
old.
again.
That's the old DC. Before before it was sold off. That's the old DC regime that used to do that. Do the exact same thing Marvel did. They used to do that.
No, I don't. I only think Marvel can do that. Marvel can afford to do that because,
I
like,
know.
the one thing that like yes, like James Gunn's like I am only gonna approve scripts that are finished. But like the problem is that means like it's going to take a much longer time to get these stuff greenlit.
Yeah, Marvel doesn't do that. Marvel is like, yeah, we're gonna make this movie, but we have no script.
Yeah, but I mean they're like we want to use the character. You know what? I mean Marvel probably does this too. Marvel has concept art. They have like a direction of what they want to do, but they just
Yeah,
don't have a script. Like I
yeah.
don't think DC has like the funds to do that. Like they don't have like you know a, a, basically a production team that is like constantly coming up with shit. I don't think they can afford to do that.
Because
Not yet, at least.
they have
They
more of
probably
a
have they have the writers' room,
yeah, yeah.
but how often are those people meeting?
Because I don't think DC is creating like a huge big arc like Marvel did. The Infinity arc, the
No.
Infinity Saga. I think it's gonna be much
Well, he said that
smaller.
in the interview.
Yeah,
He's like, oh, Dark Side. We're not really gonna do Dark Side,
They
right?
are gonna do
he is in the
they are
DCU,
gonna
but
do
yeah,
Crisis,
but
but
I know what you mean. Yeah.
No, like there. In other words, it's not gonna be. You're not gonna get a Crisis
No,
event
he's not
they
storyline.
Thanos.
are
He's not
building to it.
Thanos.
They are
Yeah,
building to it eventually, but
yeah,
I
but
don't think they're
Darkseid is in the
building to it
DCU.
eventually. I don't think they're that's
The
they
Miracle
I
Man
think that will
show.
they
only
have to be.
happen if every single movie makes above 700 million. Then I think that will happen.
Yeah,
But
we
as
are
of right
getting there.
now, I don't think that's
Miracle
the
Man is
plan.
DCU, right? Is that 100% confirmed as DCU? Miracle Man.
Yeah, I think it is. Yes.
Well, that means Darkseid, because Darkseid is confirmed to be in it. So Darkseid is
Yeah.
going to be DCU.
No, I think all these characters exist or
Yeah,
they're going to exist. It's just I think
yeah, he's not the
there's
big
probably going
bad.
to be more animated projects than we think.
I
And
think it's going to
like I said, like based on what he said, like it really he did seem like, whatever
yeah.
happens, like obviously I don't think he's like 100% in control of what's going on. Obviously
I
Warner
mean,
Brothers is being bought out.
oh, because like what's
Um,
interesting? What's interesting because what he was planning at the beginning when he announced the new slate for DCU, what the plans are, the titles, all that. Obviously, over time, that's changed, and that's very.
mhm,
I mean, I forgot to talk about this Brave and the Bold, but apparently, there's significant changes to what Brave and the Bold might be. Like,
right.
right? What do you think it is? Red's the character Red hates the most may not be
Mhm.
featured in the show movie.
Fucking hope he doesn't.
Who, Damian Wayne?
Like,
Yeah,
why are you already doing Damien
I really don't
from the start?
understand doing Damian Wayne right off the start, but
Hmm.
I mean, I think just doing Tim Drake would be fine
that's
enough. I mean,
Yeah,
because
that'd be okay.
James Gunn likes to do things that he likes, not what's the most popular sometimes. I think that's a mistake. Sometimes.
I honestly I don't know. I don't know to what
That's what
extent
Snyder
like
Yeah.
did.
Snyder too.
yeah. Well, Snyder has like very limited fucking knowledge of certain things. That's the problem.
Hmm.
James Gunn has a much
He has surface
brighter
level knowledge of
Yeah,
the things he
that's
does
true about
know
Snyder.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we said this before, like he should have. If anything, if you're gonna adapt a Batman that's like 10 years into his career, or like one that has like a complete Bat family, well, why don't you just do the Snyder stuff? Like that doesn't even make any sense. Like that's the most popular modern Batman. Why not just do that?
Yeah.
Like that makes the most. And when I
Except
mean
for Dick
Snyder, I
Grayson
mean Scott
alive.
Snyder. I mean Scott
Scott,
Snyder. Obviously, I'm not talking about
Scott
Zack
Snyder.
Snyder.
Hmm.
Give
If
me
someone's
Scott
listening.
Snyder direct. Maybe restore the Snyder versus Scott Snyder.
No, Scott Snyder. Like, why isn't Scott Snyder in the writers' room?
Dude, you know what? He's the one that came out with the Court of Owls, man. If Matt Reeves and Thomason, if they ever doing Court of Owls, they should definitely like consult Scott Snyder.
Scott. I mean, they should. Honestly, if I was James Gunn, like, And this is why I say I don't know how if James Gunn will last as long as we think. I think he probably is actually going to have like a shorter tenure than we expect. Like probably like maybe he could stay and direct movies, but I don't know if he'll be like the lead.
Maybe maybe
we'll have
maybe,
to see. Because it really, I mean, based on his own words, he doesn't really seem like he's like a lot of stuff has changed, and I don't know. It doesn't seem like, man, this like big ambitious thing that they were going to do.
Because he's the kind of, I mean, he's a co with Safran, but he's in the same position as Kevin Feige, right? It's like Kevin Feige doesn't create, right? I mean, he's in the rooms, they talk about ideas, but he doesn't create what I mean, like direct, right? He doesn't do that. Maybe like,
Yeah, no.
well, right? Maybe,
but like, I think some of the projects were, because he's like, oh, one project was canceled or whatever. Okay, so I don't know. I don't, because he's like, oh, it's not authority. So
Sergeant
the one
Rock.
that I'm thinking, because this is another one. Yeah, there's also Sergeant Rock. I guess it could be Sergeant Rock too. But another one that is also very suspicious is Swamp Thing. Yeah, because why would James Mangold, why is he now working at Paramount?
Mangold still said he's still.
Yeah, but who works at another studio and then goes, well, I'm gonna make this movie eventually at another studio.
True.
If the studio gives you a first look deal or some shit like that. Like what? No one. So that's also another thing too. It's like, and James Mangold is supposedly directing a Star Wars movie, but yet he's also at Paramount. That's also suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Some of this stuff that they said, I think is not like I think that people should just roll back at all their expectations of what this is. This is not Marvel. This is not trying to be Marvel. And I don't think it should be marketed as such. It should just be, this is DC movies and TV shows, and it's connected, but they're gonna vary in different tone and rating and maturity and just go from there, right? But yeah, honestly, if I was the people at DC, like the stuff that they're doing in the comic right now, the Absolute Universe, like that should be easily, someone should be going to some anime production studio and telling them, hey, you guys should make an Absolute universe for us, and bring in some of the writers who are in the comic to like oversee it. I think that would probably be DC's best bet right now, is to like just keep capitalizing on what that Absolute Universe is, because this thing is probably going to keep growing. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of potential in this. And they've only just started, so I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the comics, like they don't really pay attention too much for the comics, because they're like, it's niche, but they really should.
Yeah, they definitely.
Because if something clicks in the comic, chances are it's probably going to click in other mediums too.
Mm-hmm.
Like people will be interested, right? It's just that they're not reading the comics. That's why it's really, like, comics are always niche, right? It's just that now they're borrowing from the comics and it's become popular. So it's like, shouldn't you guys be paying more attention to what ideas are brought up in the comics? Like, you don't have to do a 100% adaptation, but I think people should at least read what's going on and see, so you can come up with ideas. Like, it's you guys are adapting comic books. Like you can't forget that. I don't know, man. Is Swamp Thing a good idea? I think so.
He's adapting what he likes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what he likes right now? Like, James Gunn hasn't even promoted any of the Absolute books.
No.
Like, he hasn't said a word about them. Like, I think he maybe he said, like, I like what's going on or something, or I don't know, like, to what extent, but I don't think he's.
Does he have time to read comics anyway for what his job is now? Like,
no, but he would promote, like, people. Oh, another thing, I remember someone pointed this out. They were like, hey, I think it was some casting or something about Supergirl, and they were like, oh, um, they just announced the Supergirl's coming to DC Compact. Like, you should probably have mentioned that. And he was like, oh yeah, shit, I should have mentioned that. You're like,
Mhm.
I don't think he knows everything that's going on the comic side. I don't think he even knows what's going on in the gaming side, which will probably just belly up at this point.
It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to when you're co-head of the studio and you're doing your own stuff with your own writing, talking to other creatives. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I
if
probably,
his goal is to make DC successful, you would think he would. I mean, the thing that he did with Authorities was like big because like that book just sold out immediately, and then they started doing reprints and all this stuff with Authorities, and then now the movie's not coming. You're like, well,
yeah,
why would you hype this up if it was never coming? Like, and if you can do that, why can't he do that for books that are not being adapted then? Like general audiences should read comics. They're not going to though. Like
hmm
that's just the
Yeah,
truth.
they
Like
never will.
they
They
never
They
will.
won't
It's a
read
niche.
anything.
if
It
they,
doesn't
if
matter
you
what it is. They'll never read anything.
usually
Listen, sideways. If there are people who like comics who don't read comics, that should tell you everything.
Yes.
There's bozos on Twitter who literally their whole thing is they love comic books but they don't read it. Like what the fuck? Like this is where we're at.
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, James Gunn picks what he likes, and instead of what I think of what he likes to me is not the most popular thing in the comics,
Mhm.
right? Story in the comics. Um, I think I gotta be careful with that. Honestly,
Well, he says, I really can't get no read on the guy. Like, did you? Okay, another thing in the interview that he said was, one of the interesting facts about um
the Gunster.
the Salvation
Yeah.
run was the fact that it
Oh,
was the idea that was pitched by George R. R. Martin, like back in the '80s, right?
really?
And so yeah, so a lot of people were pointing that out, and he was like, I didn't even know that. He's like, I didn't even know that, like, um, it was just an idea that I had, and I liked the comic, and I just figured, like this is a good idea to do, but I didn't know that George R. R. Martin pitched this idea, and you're like, buddy, like, so in other words, you really just like this really obscure comic that most people did not like at the time, and you're like, this has like some potential for something. We're still not really seeing the potential. I got to be honest. I don't really see the
Yeah.
vision of like, um, what exactly are you gonna do? Like, is it the villains are in Salvation, or are there superheroes there too? Like, what?
And
Like,
who are the natives? Like, who's living in Salvation?
yeah, like
Who are the
what
enemies? And
exactly is going? Like, it's not like as clear as people are making out to be. It's
yeah,
like we kind of get an idea of like what direction he's heading in, but we still don't know the specifics. You know, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's kind of like with him, like every time he speaks, I feel like it just kind of like it's just not necessary. It really is just not necessary.
no,
Like I could go without him saying all the stuff, and I think we would just be better off. Like it's not like the content is bad. Like, people can say whatever about Peacemaker season 2, but it clearly is not, like a complete bust. It's a mature
no.
rated show on top of that too. So not everybody's gonna watch it. I don't know.
It's not for kids.
Yeah, it's not for kids, right? Like I can understand if Superman was received like mixed, like had mixed reviews, but it didn't. So, and it was received pretty well.
Yeah,
So what's the problem? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but DC fans, if you notice, like they were so quick to be like, "Oh shit, it's all falling apart and shit," And that's because like the guy just talks so much, and everybody has these crazy, wild expectations of shit that was never established. Warner Brothers is broke.
I think I think Gunn's problem is he talks too much, and he overhypes things. And when people get excited, his expectations are never. You never get the expectations you as a viewer. You're never gonna get what you expect. It never happens, right? And you're gonna be let down. Sorry, you're gonna be let down. And that's the point of marketing movies and TV shows is to get your expectations high. That's what they do. That's what directors, actors, actresses do. It's called promoting.
Yeah, that's what they do. Is marketing.
Yeah, promoting.
But like for him to come out and say stuff like, "I didn't know that this was happening," I think is bullshit.
Yeah, he does it like every day.
Like I don't believe that. Like you didn't know what was going on, but yet here you are responding to everybody.
He knows what's going on.
I don't believe that, man. Like even when I think he was also saying something too along the lines of, like, shit. I think I'm blanking on. Fuck. Completely just ruined my train of thought. But he was saying something about, like what the fans were speculating and like, okay, like Man of Tomorrow. He's like, I haven't seen the speculation of what people are saying. But I'm like, but didn't you say that when people were like, oh, Brainiac's in it, he said no?
Oh yeah, he downplayed the pick of the brain.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I remember he said he didn't expect people to guess the twist for Peacemaker. And I was like, well, I mean, like people guess so much.
Earth X?
Yeah, people guess like so much stuff. Like you kind of should expect that some people are gonna get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be that surprised. But he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize people would have guessed it so fast." Like,
yeah, I can see some people have reservations about Avengers being on Earth and it should be more of a space kind of thing. But there's a lot of Green Lantern stories that do take place on Earth, so
it's not gonna be a galaxy like space. It's not gonna be a typical Green Lantern story.
No,
they can't afford to do that. It's HBO. Like there's a certain extent of a budget that they have, but I mean, just look at The Last of Us. Like I don't think Lanterns is gonna cost it. Maybe it could, but I don't think it's gonna be more expensive than The Last of Us. So like that should be where people expect. Like obviously they're gonna save some stuff. Like it's not gonna be a full blown space adventure. Like that's not what's going on. Like we probably won't even see a lot of their powers. That's gonna be my guess. Is like, because how can they do that every single episode? I'm just saying. I'm curious to see what people are how they're gonna react to Lanterns. Because I mean, it's an HBO show. There's not a movie. This is not a big budget show.
This
is not a mini series. This is an HBO show that's gonna have multiple seasons, supposedly.
Multiple. Lantern should be a movie. I mean, if it has more multiple, Lantern should eventually be a movie.
It probably should have been a movie, but I don't. I think they're probably like, Green Lantern. Maybe too niche. It didn't work out the last time.
Maybe build up 2 seasons, and if they're really well done, do a movie, a Green Lantern movies. Take the risk.
Probably. This is what people have to understand. If DC can have a string of successful movies, then we will get everything you want. If DC doesn't, then there's no point in asking for all these niche characters. Remember, he said that. He said, "I think I'm just going to focus on the big characters." Well,
he did say that.
Some of them were benched. Yeah, he said that. Some of them are benched because they underperformed or they don't want to bring them back up again. And you're left with about 3 big characters.
He changed his tune real quick on this, huh?
Yeah, he changed it. He's picking characters that they're going to guarantee to make money, which is what everybody wants
You
anyway.
know what's
Like,
funny?
do the Teen Titans movie, do the fucking Batman
I
movie and
I
shit.
think I think that came from the top. I think somebody told him it was higher than him, and the pick order told him to do that. Nothing to back that on, but I think that's the case.
Say that again. You're kind of muffled.
I think somebody who is high, well, that's higher in the pecking order of Warner Brothers told him that.
Probably, yeah. Or I think he just realized it, like, logistically,
Maybe.
it doesn't work out. Because, like, the characters that he all announced, it's like Swamp Thing was never a big character. I mean, they had a Swamp
Yeah.
Thing movie, but, like, they had the TV show that didn't really
No,
work out.
Marvel did things differently, right? I mean, Marvel didn't when they started out. They didn't have the biggest characters: the X-Men, Hulk.
Mhm.
Well, they kind of had Hulk, but not really. But Spider-Man, X-Men. They didn't have Fantastic Four, but they put a string of solid first phase one movies, and Avengers came out, and look, people went to see Guardians. Guardians had a bunch of niche characters. If you have successful movies with their good A-list characters, that might be a good way to get people to watch watch movies with non A-list characters in it, or
Mhm.
star non A-list characters. Okay, it's just
Right.
a good. It's a. Well, it's not a pattern, but it's a domino effect, maybe.
I mean, I think they should introduce the niche characters in the bigger movies, and then
Sure,
spin them off into their own thing. So then you can at
sure,
least explain who the characters are.
yeah, sure.
Like 100%, they should do a Mr. Terrific show. Like it doesn't even need to
And
be like multiple seasons.
they're thinking about something with that. Yeah, I don't think Mr. Terrific works as a movie but it definitely is a show. Uh, they're thinking about Mr. Terrific for sure. Because out of the three he was talking about the most. Guy Gardner is definitely coming back for Lanterns. The Hawk Girl will probably be back. What a waste of the character.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, and I wish the idea, the Flash should get fast track because I want to establish a pretty Wally West. You're gonna bring back Barry Allen. They're gonna bring back Ezra Miller. No, I'm kidding, guys. They're bring back Ezra Miller. Oh, no. No. I mean, the Flash could be important for time travel. Man Tomorrow, they should introduce Martian Manhunter. That'd be a good movie to introduce Martian Manhunter. I like this. I like to see him. Where's Red been? He's been quiet.
Yeah, he just disappears after a while. I guess he gets bored or some shit. I don't know.
You get kidnapped?
Maybe he did.
Did Sturgis kidnap him? Man, it's kind of late here. We've been over 2 hours. I should end it here anyway. Lion, you're off, aren't you? Reading week?
Yeah, but it's gonna end soon anyway. I'm just chilling here.
How come you haven't been streaming or anything like that?
I just didn't really want to stream. I just wanted to play the game and just be quiet. That's really it.
You should play the game in stream,
Yeah, but I gotta talk. Like.
There are some games where
I'll just hijack his stream.
I guess
there are some games where you don't want to stream because when you talk, you get distracted, right?
There's some games that like you just should not stream while playing.
Yeah.
This game. It's hard. Like I'm trying to like pay attention. Like if there's another game like where it's not as story focused, maybe, but I don't know. I kind of want to just relax and play the game.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna pick up sales tomorrow. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it here. We're gonna do Let's Talk Pump. Not Friday, Saturday. Saturday in the afternoon, not night. Night's a busy night.
All right.
Yeah, we're moving to Talk Pump
I'm
Saturday.
gonna be busy Saturday. I'm gonna be busy on Saturday.
Oh, you're going to party?
No, no, the UFC pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, well I'll be streaming way before that, I think, because I'm busy that night. I'll be doing the tracks on Sunday. Don't know I'm going to track, but I'll be detracting some bitch and stick there on the track. Stick their videos up his ass. I don't know yet.
Melanie.
Has she said anything stupid?
I don't know. I haven't checked on her.
Oh, by the way, Red, before I end this, I forgot to play a video when you super chatted me, so I'm going to do that right now and then end it.
Okay.
You dare? You dare?
Dark side. All right. Or we could do this.
Should have had
Which one?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Fuck, I'm blanking on his name. The one that we called Sturgis.
Oh.
He looked like the new god.
Calabac.
Yeah, Calabac.
Son.
Yeah. I was blanking on his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
son.
Darkseid son. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what Darkseid bang to have that? Calabac is not genetic, is it? That's not genetic. No. It can't be.
No way.
It's adopted, isn't it? It's adopted. It has to be adopted.
He has to be. Yeah, he has to be.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of which, I'll do another video for you guys for that super chat too.
Hey! What are you guys arguing about? Where are you headed? Are you going to go back there and polish his Peacemaker?
Man. All right. That's when John Cena was a bad guy like 5 months ago. All right. Good. Later, guys. Be back Saturday.
Too sweet. Sweet. Too sweet. Too sweet.